Alright, and is everybody ready for the worst part of this game?
Yes.
I love
How
it.
bad can it be?
It's fantastic. So like I said, you need this torch. You watch when I walk around this corner.
Going to need a torch.
Look at this. It's already this dark. When I walk around this corner, I will not be able to see anything.
Yeah, I saw the wall of pitch blackness.
And the only way you can see the skeletons that are in here is their eyes. It's exactly like that one room in the Brotherhood of the Eternal Ward.
Yeah, that room was fun.
Only
TM.
it is in an entire section. Luckily, you can break barrels with your torch here, and you can stab the skeletons and set them on fire and just wait for the fire to kill them.
It's kind of bloody.
I hate this. I hate this.
Ooh,
Pokey traps.
No, I hate this.
Oh, those are kind of fast.
Oh, I hate this.
Come on, poke the skeleton and win a prize. Poke.
She got
Got me.
poked.
Stabbed me in the ass as I rolled.
I know, like.
Yeah, isn't this section fun? Doesn't this look fun? Look, I can't see
Oh, what game
anything.
is that?
I cannot see.
This is lovely.
I can see nothing.
I wish I had a flash.
Annoying.
Goddamn Voltor when you need it. Flash!
I don't like any of that.
Skeletons.
Invisible skeleton.
I think that's why I repaired the wyvern claw, is so you could see it, the glowing bits of it, flashing around, so you could see something when I'm fighting.
Makes sense.
You can't, like, light that thing right there beside you?
Nope. Nope. That's
See,
not
that would that would be smart and fun game design.
Nope. That's not allowed.
Don't like that.
Not at all.
Not allowed.
I love this. Just set the barrels on fire by slapping them.
Slap the barrel. Oh, you notice that there's an exploding one there.
Oh.
And the fire sometimes spreads from barrel to barrel, and that's great. You blow yourself up.
Lovely.
That's not cool.
Dickish, but I can respect that dickishness. The dark bullshit I'm tired of.
I'm tired of it too. I was tired of it as soon as I walked down here. I fucking hate this place. So I'm going to try to get through it as quickly as possible. So, you know, you can actually see things again. And I don't want any of you complaining that this game is dark ever again. After this, everything is bright as day.
Yep, you don't know what dark is.
The game is dark.
This isn't darkness. This is advanced darkness.
This is advanced something.
My ass hurts.
No, it's a maze too, of course it is.
It's not really a bad maze though, but yeah.
When you can't see where you're going, that makes it worse.
It's like, yeah, this is fun. I love this. I love that this is a thing.
Seems to be a
I have to collect 4 keys to open the tomb that I need to get ashes of a warrior fallen. Because apparently only one person in this entire crypt was cremated. The rest of these people, you know, had these giant coffins because they're pretentious dicks.
But you got a torch. Why don't you just light one of the corpses on fire?
I don't
and let it
know.
burn?
Eh? You know, that would make sense.
That makes sense. Sense don't belong here.
Sense flew out the window as soon as they made this dark ass place.
Like, sure, it's kind of disrespectful, but you're already collecting someone's ashes, so...
Yeah, and then I'm gonna use them for a magic spell. It's like, Rin does not give a fuck at this point. Alright. And, you know, when I go back here, you're gonna see one of those direction stones. You see that? That's giving you directions for that, that puzzle where you push the buttons at that skull. Except that's the one that's duplicated and doesn't actually give you any directions.
Oh my god.
They put in the wrong stone with the wrong direction,
Oh my god.
so you have to fiddle around with the buttons anyway to figure out the right combination.
Oh my god.
It's, yeah,
Ah.
it's an early
Should we go back?
PlayStation 2 game.
Should we go back and fix it? Nah, we'll figure it out.
Oh, they did it on purpose. This is purpose dickery.
Oh, there's a skeleton. He missed. There's another skeleton. He's on fire.
Enjoy burning, douchebag.
You see, it's perfectly viable to just poke the skeleton and set him on fire and then let him die. But not when there's more than one, because they're gonna hit you with those fucking axes.
Yeah, you got hurt pretty badly there.
Those axes of bullshit, as I like to call them. So, that's the same axe that I actually have in my inventory right now, a Hollow Man axe. So yeah, it's a pretty good axe. It's gonna hit pretty goddamn hard. But it's just like, why do you got this? Where did you get this? So I just love how my inventory rearranges itself when I use something. All those keys were right next to each other, now they're just everywhere. It's like my bag exploded because I drank that potion.
As someone who shoved all the curse stuff in a bag, can confirm, taking one thing out shuffles everything.
Oh god.
So I have all of the keys now. Now I just have to find the crypt with the dead guy in it that I need. The specific dead dude.
Oh, you're raiding the Crypt Keeper's grave. I wonder what happened to him after the show ended.
No, that would be fun. This isn't fun.
This is not fun.
Even with his worst jokes, it was simply more fun.
God, this is like exploring a dungeon in D&D with the most dick DM ever, who only illuminates a 5x5 space when you walk past him. This is terrible.
These barrels would all be mimics if that was the case.
Oh, I'm surprised that so many of them at you down here.
There's no mimics in this game. Fortunately, there's no mimics. Okay.
All these treasure chests would be mimics.
So, yeah, we just gotta find these stairs. And there's more axe skeletons down here, and they're just gonna stare at the wall. So, alright, I'm just gonna stab you then. Dumb motherfuckers. I can't see what I'm doing, but hopefully I am stabbing a skeleton.
Oh god, I hate this.
What am I doing? Oh, I hate this. Alright, so...
Yeah, that's so annoying.
I'm just walking around to find the barrels and any treasure chests, and then I can get the fuck out of here.
Yay.
Is there a quick escape thing or no?
No, I have to open up this little crypt here. Put in all these keys. Click.
I love that hand motion. It's so fluid.
The animations for this game are alright. I love how Rin moves. I love how Rin looks, and Erok. It's just... they do things like this in the game, and it's like, why? Why would you do this to me?
How could you possibly think this was a good idea?
Oh, skeleton!
He's sneaking up on you.
Fucking glowing eyes skeleton. I didn't see it until it was directly in my ass. Oh, I
White skeleton.
fucking hate this place. And there's the dude's ashes right there. I'm just poking all of his barrels, and taking all of his shit out of spite right now.
He's dead. He don't need it.
And I'm just gonna sit here and heal. You know. And the darkness really makes it obvious that the screen flashes a bright ass white every time you cast a spell. Thanks for that, game.
You're welcome.
There we
Warrior's
are.
ashes.
Ashes from a warrior fallen. Now I
I'm
can
going
get
to stir you with a golden blade and use you in a magic spell now, just because, out of spite at this point. Not even because I have to break the barrier to get anywhere, just because of spite. Yeah, and I still have to find my way out of here.
God, it's annoying.
I have to find the stairs up. Yay! Let me out!
It's the skeletons that respawn on you.
Yeah, that's one thing about this game. It has a finite amount of enemies. They do not respawn.
There is no respawning anything.
Also, the spiky traps stop when you're leaving, but then they turn back on as soon as you pass them.
Huh. Okay.
It's like, alright,
Okay.
reset for the next person to get, I don't know, are the skeletons down there just gonna replace the ashes with something else? They're just gonna burn another body and go, oh, well, I guess we gotta reset for the next adventurer.
Well, someone pour out the coffee grinds. I'll never know the difference.
Let's go.
I'll never know the difference. Fucking idiots.
Yeah. Yay, I'm out. I never have to go in there again. Until next time I play this game. But the next time I play this game, I'm going to do what I usually do, and because I've already played it without cheats, I'm just going to cheat. I didn't cheat through this entire LP except for one specific place, and you will see why. It's an early PlayStation 2 game, right? So eventually there's going to be a point in the game where they have nothing else to do other than throw enemies at you until you are just overwhelmed and die.
Oh.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, so I've played this game without the cheats on. I have done that section without cheats. I am never doing that section without cheats again. And if you have a problem with that, then you can come over here and kiss my ass.
I like that you can just hop on your dragon and fly around.
Yeah,
Pretty rad.
I like that I can fly anywhere I want with this dragon, except for, you know, for where there's giant fucking yetis that he would be really helpful against. I can't go in there. 'Cause, you know.
Of course not.
You see this little hole down here?
Uh-huh.
There's stuff down here. It's also where you find another one of those puzzle stones. And if you didn't know that this was here, you'd never find the puzzle stone, even though the puzzle stone doesn't, you know, help at all. But there are scavengers to stab, so, you know, why not? I have to eliminate the entire population of these things before I leave the game.
Why not?
Oh.
Yeah, there's a bunch of gems down here, so why not?
Yay!
Monies!
Oh no, I had hiccups.
Oh no, I have hiccups.
This adorable little thing.
No.
To say that, which is just proving our case more.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, here
I
it
don't
is.
think I actually have hiccups. I think it's good. I don't need that. I'm right there.
What don't you need in your life?
Hiccups.
Hiccups.
Oh.
Nobody ever needs
Yeah.
hiccups. But they get them
They're-
anyway. Hey, Rock,
they're
why are you
blight.
over there?
What the? How did he?
What are you doing?
Enjoying the view.
Hey, Rock,
Of course.
what are you doing? Okay, I can just ricochet off his ass. It's alright. It's like I just ran into him and bounced off like a Looney Tunes cartoon.
My.
Right, and this doesn't look like it, but this is another one of those caves where if you don't walk Arok through it with you, he's gonna disappear from the game.
Oh,
That's
that's
great.
fucked.
Lovely glitches.
Yep, it's an absolutely game-breaking glitch too. You'll have to revert to a different save.
Wow.
Yep, again, old PS2 games. It's just kind of what happened.
Just kind of what
Yeah.
happened.
I think modern games should know better, and they do.
I can.
I guess they're just lazy as they've always been.
Yep.
Dog fight.
Yeah, these fuckers ambush you as soon as you step out of that cave, and it's really appreciated. I love it. Thank you. It's like they start shooting at you before I even got a chance to get into the air. They exploded.
Exploded.
They exploded good. They chonky. They chonky chunks. Also, you see that down there? There's no way to get in there, and I don't know why it's there, except for decoration.
Walk through walls.
And so you thought you could get in there, but then I got closer and the rocks popped in. So I'm guessing it was like another one of those little passageways, like on the other side of that loading zone, that they just didn't put in. They just put it in for decoration, I guess.
Sure.
Why not?
Okay, so here I'm just hunting for things to explode into chunks. But we're supposed to be looking for an outpost around here with friendly, happy Northmen. We're just gonna explode some more talks as we're doing it. Oh, no. Get up the hill, Arok. Yes, fly directly into the pole. Oh, thanks for that shot of your eyes through your face. I really love looking through character models. It doesn't freak me the fuck out at all.
Nope, not terrifying at all.
Nope, not at all.
I love when you get caught in their mouth and then you can see all of their teeth and tongue and eyes. It's like, yeah, this is a great view. This isn't gonna give me nightmares later.
This can only end in good.
So many good things. I love when Arok just kind of does his little idle animations, and it's that one where he looks like he's a cat using the litter box, just kicking the litter after himself.
The
Or-
world is his letterbox.
Yeah. Or a dog after he's gone to the bathroom, just kicks up grass everywhere.
I believe I see the Northman camp below.
Hey, here's the Northman's camp. There they are. Yeah, that's why I didn't land immediately, because if I landed immediately, they would have gotten a nice little, ambush, and I would have probably died.
I'm sorry. The wings just disappear and they go.
Like, oh, this is my life now. And then they slam into the mountainside.
Fly like a cinder block.
I'll be right here.
It's not inaccurate. Because they do make a sound when they slam into the mountainside, and it does sound like a rock hitting the mountain.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
You're
This
the
guy.
dragon rider, aren't you? Yeah, the scout sent word about you.
Captain
What?
Cyrus.
I'm Captain Ceres.
A pleasure to meet you, Captain. That sword there, is that pure gold?
Oh, he just
Oh, my
so
grandfather
happens to
claimed
have an ingredient
it's an
that we
heirloom,
need.
not much
You know,
good
just
for
because.
fighting, though, and it weighs a ton. Why? You want it?
You mean you just give it to me?
Sure, just kill that damn warthog that's been robbing us and it's yours.
Oh, a warthog.
Really? What warthog would that be?
Oh, one of Storm Howler's
See,
band. off to the
Storm
west
Howler
there.
is a much
Stole
better
a
name
pair
than
of
Snot
magic
Maw.
gauntlets from that old wizard
But-
Zaboro, and now he's invisible.
Oh, he's invisible.
Bastard's been robbing us
Oh.
blind. It's like a game
Fun.
to him. If someone were
Alpha.
to bring me those bastard
So,
gauntlets, I swear
This
I'd give
warthog
them that
is doing
sword
what I
in a
would be
second.
doing if I could turn invisible and just irritating the shit out of people. Because he can.
Yeah.
He's not using it to murder anybody, he's just using it to irritate them.
Yeah.
You see Ferrex's new tattoos?
So that's the proper way you use Jared's
I
ability.
think he did them himself.
I
saw
love this
that.
conversation.
Just
They
wait till
only
his
say
next
this the
patrol,
first time you
warthogs
walk
will
up to
laugh
them.
themselves to death.
And then they
I'm
go,
sorry.
sorry, I'm on duty.
I'm on duty.
But I had enough time to shit talk that one guy once.
What can I do for you?
Alright. So
need
this
something
particular
repaired?
vendor only has potions,
I
but
thank
he
you
is
for your
also
business.
the easiest way to force the game to
Repairs
give you
again?
a chicken.
Your people have no respect for the
Force the
tools
game
of
to
war.
Why am I
you
getting the
chicken.
dog?
I thank you for your
So,
I'll be back
The-
real quick. I'm sorry.
yeah, the chicken weapon, you can kind of force the game to give it to you. You have to walk up to a vendor, talk to them, and then back out until, you know, the chicken actually loads into the game.
Oh.
Because you can get it from any vendor at all. So, and he has the shortest speaking animation, so you can just kind
Ah.
of go in and out really quick. So it's just really easy to get it from there because you can kind of cheese the game into giving it to you, but I don't have enough time to fuck around waiting for it to actually do that. I wasn't gonna stand there. It's a weapon.
You smack things with the chicken?
Yeah, smack things with a chicken. And
Okay.
it's one of the most powerful weapons in the game. It does 30 armor piercing.
Oh my god.
And it's really funny because it bagocks every time you hit somebody.
I got it over now.
Okay.
Drakan!
But it doesn't always show up. So you kind of have to force the game to give it to you. And that's the quickest vendor to do it with.
Noted.
It's okay, puppy. It's okay. Stop shaking.
Never. It is a small dog. It's a prerogative to shake and make you feel like a shithead.
It's just because there's a ladder. Why is the ladder scary?
Because ladders are scary.
It's just a ladder.
It's a thing.
The worse you feel, the better they do.
Oh, I blew myself up.
It's just a ladder. Your breath really stinks, dude. Ew. Hopefully it's not yours.
I'll be right here.
I just love all these little outposts of gold and bullshit. Hi, kitty. Really?
Oh, I heard that.
Yes? Yeah? Yeah. Hi.
Is it Biddy or Abby?
Abby.
Wow.
She jumped up on the chair behind me to scream at me, and now she's leaving.
Kitty.
Why do you scream? Why do you scream?
She just wanted to tell you something. Now she's there.
I guess so, because she's just kind of wandering away. Alright. Bye.
Hey, kitty, hey. You see that, kitty? You like kitty? Hey, kitty, kitty.
I'll wait for you here.
Where's the key? No, just fixating on
There we go. Pretty close to the Northman Caves, but I think I'm going to go all the way up to the barrier. Or maybe not. No, I'm gonna go straight for the caves. Looks like. Cause, yeah, the Invisible Warthog has some really weird gameplay features, I guess. You have to chase him through the entire cave system.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
He'll turn invisible at certain points. You can, you can damage him, and then he turns invisible and runs away. And you have to keep going through the caves to get him.
Oh, what a dick.
Yeah, it's like, and you'll do enough damage to murder the shit out of a regular warthog, and then he'll run off. You're just like, oh, good. Glad I did that.
What?
Like, I'm trying to aim a sonic blast into the cave to trigger his first runaway, so I don't have to poke him. But, he's being an asshole and standing off to the side, so I can't hit him.
See them at all?
Yeah, he'll turn visible just so you can fight him, and then he'll turn invisible and run off. And I think... No, this isn't him. This is just a regular warthog. Yep, regular warthog. Like, see, these warthogs are, that one had armor on, and you could tell because it was a different color. The invisible warthog just looks like a regular warthog. I think this is him. Nope, never mind. He's gonna show up in a minute. I guess I know he's around here somewhere. I'm just gonna fuck around up there. Just gonna screw around. Alright, I'm just gonna throw magic at you. Some of them stand up there shit-talking me, but they're not even making any attempt to come down and do anything. Bitches. What was that, Rin? Wasn't even an attempt to do magic.
Huh.
Rin, please. There we go. Oh no! She's green.
Why are you green?
It's the fear spell. It's my favorite thing in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can't do anything. Notice, there he is.
Oh.
Wow.
He actually like tried to hit you too.
Yep, the fear spell doesn't work on the invisible warthog. Because he doesn't have anything to be afraid of. Because you can't see him. So they actually programmed that into the game, because you can't see him, he doesn't care about the fear spell.
Well, it's more like teleportation.
Yeah, but he's not actually going anywhere, he's just, like, turning invisible. It's a really weird distinction. Blow yourself up. There you go. Poke all the barrels. Except for the ones that explode. There you go.
Gotta feed that kleptomania somehow.
Yeah, and that'll happen several times throughout the cave, so at least when you have this fear spell on, you can tell exactly which one is the one that's going to disappear. Cause he don't care about your magic. He's not afraid of Ecto Cooler. Alright. These caves are kind of long, but it's honestly one of the easier parts of this little quest, even though it's, you know, a side quest to get the thing that you need for the main fetch quest. It's a fetch quest for the fetch quest. And it's like, yeah, okay. Okay, game. I mean, I kind of understand why the guy wouldn't just give me a golden sword, but it's like, alright. Alright. Oh, this is the invisible warthog, and he didn't have his axe for a second there. You don't have a shield! Why are you trying to block me, dumb fucker?
Just chop off my hand instead. That's a good equivalent, I guess.
I guess he's blocking it with the invisible gauntlets, although that doesn't really sound like a good idea. If, you know, that's what's making you invisible. Let's just put these magic gauntlets in front of an axe and see what happens. I'm sure nothing bad. I'm sure they won't explode or anything. Poke. Poke! There, he fell off. Can't actually push anybody off of a ledge when they're still alive in this game. They just kind of hover there. But when they die, their corpse will fall in the lava. So when I can try to do that, I do. Oh, there's a chest there. And we're getting to one of the most video gamey parts of this video game. Where I have to jump across lava on platforms.
Oh no.
While there's like fireballs flying up from it. This looks like a fucking Mario Brothers thing. Oh, there's a magic bitch behind me that I didn't see because he was cowering. You're an asshole. You're an asshole. Okay, now I can get to the jumping part.
Does look like Mario Brothers kind of thing.
And it's really easy to fuck up the jump, so I'm just gonna save real quick. You know.
Yeah, that's too safe. Oh, I don't like how close and far these jumps are.
Mm-hmm. And I'm pretty sure if those fireballs hit you, you do just fall out of the air. You don't.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you don't just take damage, it just hits you and then you get knocked out of your jumping animation and just fall in the lava and die. You know, because. Ugh.
God.
I don't know how I'm poking things with it. Why did I do that? What the fuck are you doing? Past me, stop doing weird things. I can still see you there. You could still faintly see him even when he's invisible, if you look really hard. Alright. We're almost done with the caves. With the invisible warthog caves.
Is that just a title passed from warthog to warthog?
Oh, this guy just happened to find some magic gauntlets. These are just called the warthog caves. They're just the invisible warthog caves, I call them, because there's an invincible warthog. Oh, there's Raven sleeping.
Oh no!
Oh, there he is.
Raven, are you awake?
Yes.
Okay, because you were snoring.
There was a little snort here.
A little snort.
Yeah, snort air.
Boop. Okay. It looks like we have 2 more people for the next videos if you wanted to go take a nap afterwards.
Might not be a bad idea.
Yeah. A nap never hurts.
Unless you take it too long and then you have a headache afterwards.
That's so annoying.
I've done that.
It's like, I was sleeping. Why is my head hurt? I was doing nothing.
Too much.
God, I'm tired of you fuckers.
Dramatic death.
Stinks the water.
They're incredibly over the top. Oh look, the Warthog is fighting the scavengers over there.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Is he gonna win? Is he gonna win? He should win. He's a fucking Warthog. Yeah, he won. Yay, I win! Now I'm being stabbed. What the fuck?
I feel kind of bad for that one.
I kind of dealed that.
How did I play you?
Yeah, the fear spell doesn't work on the scavengers. They don't care. So I turned the slow spell on instead. Which just
Pretty
like,
neat spell.
yeah, the slow spell just kind of makes me sparkly. Alright. I mean, it's not glowing green, so, alright. That's different enough, I guess. I do love using the slow spell though, because they just kind of can't do anything to me either. The fear spell is better for things that it works on, because they can't hit you back. Ow. See, and this is why I don't let them hit me, because look at how much damage he's doing.
Ow!
He has no weapon. He was backhanding me. What the hell?
He doesn't have to shoot.
That's why you had to be really careful in this game. Use all of the tools available to you. There's a tiny, tiny one! That's a baby.
Oh my gosh! It's so small!
Why are you tiny, baby?
Why is he so small?
Stupid baby, then he dead baby.
Dead baby. Where are you going?
What? Okay.
Where? What? Why?
He doesn't care.
What the fuck was that? I've never seen one do that before. He just kind of started walking away. It's like, alright. I will just see.
Walk away slowly, she won't come back here.
What the fuck were you doing? Sometimes enemy AI in old games is really funny. But you're also wondering, what the hell? Why are you programmed to do this? Their noises are funny. Brr.
Yeah.
They are basically just boar people. So,
Mm-hmm. They be bored peoples.
they just burr.
One of my favorite kinds of peoples are bored peoples.
Boar people.
Ugh, my nose. Ah,
Does it run?
I don't know.
Does it itch?
Yes, like the outside of my nose is really itchy. I guess that was.
Oh no! She's green! Oh, so you see how far away they're affected by it now?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that's level 2 of the spell. Level 3 gets a little bullshit. Everything in the world is afraid of me at once.
I mean, she's not just green though, she's chartreuse.
That is
Oh
fair.
my god. Chartreuse.
The
The
Frank,
most terrifying of colors.
the most terrifying. Have you seen a chartreuse on a computer screen though? It's pretty scary.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've not.
Eyes, they still bleed.
It kind of rips out your eyeballs and shits in your eye sockets.
Oh, present.
It's the ugliest color.
There's been uglier places, so it's okay.
Yeah, if you don't use it for like the entire screen, you're fine with a little chartreuse, but there's a limit. Clone spell. Oh, he doesn't care about the clone spell either, do you? Look at he's looking directly at
Your
me.
mother was a gnome.
Bullshit.
Oh no, okay, it's affecting him now. I just bugged out his AI for a second.
There
Oh.
we are. The magic
And now he's
bracelet.
invisible forever.
Suppose I'd better take these back to the camp.
Even though you took the invisibility gauntlets off.
Yep. He died and went invisible, and I took the gauntlets away.
Warning, prolonged exposure may cause permanent invisibility upon death.
You get no funeral, bitch.
Someone's just gonna trip over his corpse at some point.
No, they're not, because they're all dead. I've killed everybody. Ouch!
Yep, I saw that one coming.
Why did I do that? Damn it. Well, that had to happen at some point. Just glad it didn't kill me after the boss fight. You know?
Yeah, that'll be annoying. Do it all again.
'Cause if you notice, I don't think I've saved since I got into this. Oh, I just saved before the boss fight, so it wouldn't have been that annoying. But still, it's like, alright. That's great. Thanks, Exploding Barrel. Love you too. I really do like this snowy environment, though.
He's pretty. He's. Oh, he's just perched up there chilling.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, like I said earlier, I haven't had a lot of problems making Arok actually come down to where I am during this run. Except for that one part. In the Inquisitor's lair afterwards, where he just would not fucking land. Sometimes you can... Sometimes you can call him for 5 minutes and he will not land.
Jeez.
He'll just go, I can't land here. And it's like, I'm standing in an open field. You can too.
He's like a giant flying cat.
It's like, you fucking asshole. Okay. Well, that wasn't too far away from
I'll be right here.
their outpost. So I guess that's how they got here easily to steal from his stupid ass. So I'm sure we're not going to have any problems getting this golden sword from this guy.
Well, here you are. The Warthog's gauntlets, as you requested.
You found him. My men have been hunting for weeks.
Yeah,
for
he was
that
just
thing.
around a corner.
You just prance in here and find him, just like that.
I didn't
Just
say it was
prance in
easy,
here and find
but there
him.
you are.
Yes, I
He
did.
won't be robbing you anymore. Now, about that sword.
What? Oh, come on. Now, I wasn't serious.
No?
You
Too
ass.
bad.
Listen to Rin.
I suppose I could just put these back
I just
where
put
I
him back
found
where I
them.
found
No,
him.
no, wait. You can have
You
the sword.
fucker. I
Just
love
give
you.
me those damned gauntlets.
Well, I
Maybe when
guess
those are
I
melted
just go
down
back
into
where they
slag,
find
I'll
where they were
finally be
before.
able
So,
to sleep again.
Why would you melt those down? Use them.
because he's dumb.
Oh my god.
honestly rather him melt them down than use them. He doesn't seem like he needs them.
Exactly.
That's true. That's true. Never mind. Be a dumbass.
It's your game.
I gave him this
I'm
guy
glad
one
to
more
see you're
chance to
still
give me the
alive.
chicken, and he didn't
You
do
need
it. So
something
I'm just gonna
repaired.
sell him this shitty axe. Or I'm just gonna stare at him for a minute. Yes, there we go.
It's a deal.
I have this really awkward staring
Thank you for
conversation
your
with you.
business.
And now there's another guy in this cave that I'm supposed to talk about for another part of the actual fetch quest to find out where I'm supposed to get something for it, but I forgot to talk to him.
Yep.
Oh,
Looks like he's
no.
gonna leave now.
But I know where it is, so you don't actually have to. You don't actually have to talk to him for it to pop up on the map. You can just find it yourself.
Oh, good.
But basically what he says is his buddy and he were wandering around the Northlands, you know, on their patrol, and this giant ice beast came out of nowhere, grabbed him, and then, like, teleported away. And he'll mark it on your map where it was.
I see.
But I already know where it is, so I don't really need to talk to the dude. It's just that it was a bit of dialogue that I missed. And he's sitting back there in the cave, like, getting fucking crunked about it, because he's like, oh shit, my buddy died.
Aw.
So he's drowning himself in alcohol.
Aw.
I'm always happy when games have a thing where, like, you don't have to talk to that specific person for the item to spawn in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's no need to actually speak to anybody in this game for anything to pop up. It's just that I like having the dialogue.
Yeah.
Because it's funny to talk to these people because they're voice acting. And now I'm going up towards the barrier for the half-man's barrier that I'm supposed to be breaking, so I can show it to you before I break it. Because I break it in a cutscene, and then if I don't do it now, I don't actually get to kill all these things. So I'm going down the lane and murdering people, basically. Because I can. There he goes again.
Raven!
Graves.
Just the tiniest snow.
Raven!
He's awake enough. He's awake enough to not snore, but I don't think he's gonna respond.
No, he's out.
Nope, I'm awake.
There he is.
Okay.
I'm just being quiet to be a bitch.
You were not, you snored!
Yeah.
I love you.
I'm awake.
I've had full conversations while completely asleep, by the way.
I know.
Yeah.
I think you've had them with us.
Probably, I don't remember them.
My favorite thing is, like, you fall asleep while someone's talking to you, and you totally hear them, but, like, you try to say something, but it's, like, totally irrelevant to what they're talking about. They go, what the fuck?
I like
Yeah.
marshmallows.
Yeah! Shit like that. It's like, I heard you, 100% I heard you. It's just my brain can't process words.
Like, they'll ask you a question about, like, I don't know, like a movie that you've seen. You go, I like the Marshmallow Village. And then you go, okay, that's great. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Aw.
Ooh. I'm getting tired too. That's what you get for being like.
That's what you get for streaming for 9 hours.
It was about 9.
Kind of, yeah.
It was about 9. It was 8 hours and 45 minutes.
Dude,
That's better.
the difference between 8 hours and 9 hours.
It's not that much. It's only 45 minutes.
It wasn't 9 hours.
It wasn't quite 9 hours, almost.
It's just almost.
I'm sorry, the game got interesting.
I'm just almost sleep deprived. It's right.
The game got interesting. We had to do a lot of backpedaling.
That's fine. That's fair. Does that?
Yeah, we saved our position and tried to just work our way out from there. It didn't work.
No.
Oof. Kapow! And it missed. Fine.
But, yeah.
That's the only problem with that big Sonic's breath is that it misses if they move. Alright, so here's the barrier. You can't do anything about it now. But here it is.
Huh.
It looks like a pool of... It looks like a fucking Stargate is what it looks like.
Yeah.
Like a pool of mercury in a doorway.
Okay. No, it's not.
Nope, got it.
Okay.
I touched it with my wings. I slapped life into me with my wing. Alright, so where is that thing that I'm looking for? The,
So you can share health.
Yep. Our souls are bonded, so if one of us dies, the other one dies.
Oh.
But if one of us drinks a health potion or does magic, they,
Be careful.
both get healed.
We don't know where this portal may lead.
So it goes both ways.
Okay.
Here is the place where that guy would have told me about. Look at the lovely
Right here.
purple teleporter. That doesn't look suspicious at all, does it?
Nope.
Well, it doesn't look like it's.
Okay, dude.
That doesn't look like it's gonna take me to a terrible place.
No, where was I going to take your place with Rainbow?
Yep, didn't take me to a terrible place full of terrible things. I'm sure it's fine. Right?
Yeah.
I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry. You'll be okay.
Great.
Obviously, purple is the best color.
It's a purple hell portal. It's fine. Let's pop a
You're
save.
going to the end.
And you run. And we run. We run, run. This is a terrible place. And you'll see why in just 2 seconds. This guy's dead. That's his buddy right there. He's dead. If we don't move our asses, we're also going to be dead.
No, you're not moving, you're just doing stuff.
I'm trying to cast the slow spell because nothing here is affected by fear spells because where are you? There they are. See the lasers? Lasers.
Laser beams!
Lasers that freeze you and then kill you. Up. Golems. Snow
Oh, that's
golems.
annoying.
Yes, hit the rock with your sword.
Yep. Sure that won't do any damage to the sword itself or anything. It's fine.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, and the lasers just kind of can hit you from wherever the fucking things are. So we just keep the slow spell on.
Oh, yeah, what the fuck?
Jeez.
Yeah, you see how far away he is? Also, yeah, her animation janks out when you do the slow spell and then she runs. I don't know if you noticed that. Yeah, there's 3 intersecting lasers. That's fair. That's great.
God.
I love this place. At least I can see.
Yeah, because there's not trees everywhere. And, you know, leaves that don't.
And at least it's not dark. Boy, I love these laser golems.
Why is there laser golems?
Because there's laser golems. It's
The trees stop the laser.
Because ideas.
because there is. Yeah, and they can't. Their only attack isn't just the laser thing. They can grab you when you're close to them, and they'll take off half of your health if they touch you.
Ow.
Yeah, yeah, they're fantastic.
It's a fun part.
So you got to be really careful around here. And if you don't have the slow spell, it's a lot more difficult to dodge these fuckers. Because their lasers will just come out of nowhere. And they will just come out of nowhere 3 at a time.
Ugh.
And then you'll just suddenly be lasered and then frozen and then lasered again and then you die.
Jeez. At least they die quickly.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of health. That's the good thing about them. The only good thing.
Guys in here.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why there's scavengers. There's nothing alive here for them to eat. They're just here because they're stupid.
Bodies over, maybe.
So, monies. Turn the slow spell back on, and then run my ass again. At least you can hear when they're around. God, I love that janked animation when she runs with the slow spell on. Look at her arm. What is she doing?
She's beatboxing.
You punching yourself in the tits? What are you doing then? Then it resets itself, but it's like what is that?
Ooh, why are you a purple fleshy? What was that?
God.
Jeez.
There's no more scary noise in this game than that noise of that laser going off.
I don't know that other game.
God, it's
You
like,
have that one noise that like triggers PTSD in your brain. You're just like, no.
it's like make the
Everything
noise stop.
punches and you're just like, no.
Find what's making the noise and murder it, so the noise stops. Oh boy. We're almost through. We're almost there. We have to get through this entire place to find, I believe Zagoro called it Krozvork's Eye. So, yeah, the Visionary Amethyst. That is what we're looking for.
How you doing over there, Ray?
Doing.
Ooh, that was almost a bad place to save. Ooh, that laser was coming directly at my crotch. She's like,
It's fine.
It's fine. Ah, laser. Oh, you sneaky bitch. How did you sneak up on me? You're a fucking rock. God, I hate these things. It's a scary place, and I don't like it.
I don't blame you.
No, I don't like it. No, don't shoot me. God, can you imagine if they were, like, not slowed down?
Yeah.
With how fast that shit is? You will just be ripped to shreds in here. I mean, you can make them shoot each other with the laser, and it does kind of kill them, but it's ah! Did you see that?
Yeah.
Did you see my health disappear? Go away. I hate this place. This is kind of where it starts. The game starts to just like, oh, it's getting close to endgame. Let's throw everything at him. And then you overcome this, and they're like, oh, time to step up my game. Rin, stop doing that. Okay, come on. Oh, no, 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 no.
Ow.
Where even are you? God, you're way over there. What the fuck? Stop being way over there and shooting.
Sniping me with lasers.
Stop!
Oh my god!
God! Jesus fucking Christ, I hate this place. Okay, see, we're done. There it is. There it is. As soon as you run up here, run up there, Rin. Rin, take it. And you see all that lightning zapping out? If anything else is alive here, all those golems are now dead.
Well, thank god.
Much for the ice golem.
You don't have to worry about them now. Fucking hate this place. Ugh.
You should just like take one of their heads and bring it with you.
Should. Yeah, this was one of those golems, but it was huge. There he goes.
Raven!
Look how big this thing was.
Oh my god, I didn't fight in that thing.
Imagine fighting that thing, yeah.
Oh god, no. Raven!
Babes.
Like, Wiggy.
He's probably awake now, but he's not answering us to be an asshole.
Pretty much.
So I don't know why I'm running up here, because there's nothing up here.
Oh.
Come on, game, put something up here.
I hate when games do that. They put that little alcove and it's like there's nothing there.
There's nothing here.
Or there's just a box there.
There's not even a box.
No, there's just nothing there for you. Like,
You can walk up the hill and get a good view of everything, I suppose, but,
Bella! Stop.
Park. Oof. Oof. Okay, so I actually have to run back the way I came to get out of here.
Oh jeez.
All the way back.
Not all the way back, just halfway.
That's it.
Welcome to early dungeons.
Mm-hmm. 'Cause there's a teleporter, so I can teleport out of here.
I mean, it's better than all the way back. So,
I'm just trying to remember where it is. Where am I going? There's no lasers shooting at me anymore, so I don't care. See, there it is.
It's much nicer with the lack of lasers.
Exactly. There's no lasers. No more lasers, please.
Must check behind the building for secret loot.
Yep. Have to check for stuff. No stuff. Alright,
Come on, game.
so you're gonna notice as soon as I load in here that the battle music is starting. You gotta run to Arok because a bunch of those fucking crow dragons have spawned in. Blackwings.
Oh boy.
So get on the dragon and then fly. Otherwise you're going to get hit in the ass. It's really fair. It's like thanks for that after all the lasers. I loved it.
What the hell, man?
Well, happily now, we have all of the shit we need to break the barrier. We just have to bring it
Huzzah.
back to Uzagoro.
What
So-
did you grab from the golems?
That giant eye, the visionary amethyst. From the big golem. And that
Where did they
was...
even come from?
I don't know. No idea. They're just there. Because fuck you. lasers.
These lasers are good shit.
Just lasers. Fuck you in the ass with lasers. Okay, so we have to go back through the loading screen and then fly down back to Zagoro's tower and give him all of this stuff. Once you have all the stuff in your inventory, if there's anything you want to do, you don't fly by Zagoro's tower because it'll automatically cutscene you into the next area of the game.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, you can go back after the cutscene, but it's taken you through another loading screen, so you have to fly back through the loading screen again. Yeah, this one right here. Boop. You have to go back through the caves.
What are you doing?
We got the ashes, we got the blood, and we got the golden sword to stir the ashes with, and we have the visionary amethyst. So,
Let's hope he knows what to
return
do.
the items. Rin's little voice clip got cut off there for some reason. She didn't start it until she'd already half finished it. So, it's like, okay.
Love when they do that shit.
She just
When they put, like...
no, she just basically says, we have all of the things that the wizard said we had to gather. I hope he knows what to do with them.
Excellent. You have everything we require. I'll make my preparations at once.
Complications,
But it
so
seems
pity.
there are complications.
There
And
certainly
here
are. The half-men
is
are
the
massive for an
most
offensive.
incredible
My men are
bitch
in
talk
place,
I've ever seen
but
Arok
I could
do.
use your aid.
Remember,
Just in a minute here.
I need to get close to disable the barrier. Be certain you clear all the half-men from the area.
Understood. But I only have enough men for one try at this. You'll need to finish before they bring reinforcements.
My preparations won't take long.
So,
Reaching the barrier may. I'm afraid I can't waste my magic on travel. Wrestling with the spirits will demand all of my strength. Perhaps if the
So,
dragon
yeah,
were
the-
willing...
Yes,
we have to have
that might be a
Arok
good
fly
idea.
Zagoro there.
Rin, if you'll go with Ranwolf and
Rin's
fly
gonna
back
be
to Halfman,
a sass
I
of
can
shit
wait for Zagoro. Once he's ready,
about
it'll
it.
take but a minute to reach you.
And why am I doing the fighting? You're the one who can breathe fire.
Well then, we'll trade places. I will drive back to Halfman, and you can carry Zagoro on your back.
Your plan sounds
Your
better.
plan sounds
Let's
better.
move then.
I fucking love that.
Yeah. I mean, he's kind of right, though.
I love that the dragon bitch talks you. It's like, oh, fine. How about this then? No. No, that's alright.
That's the idea better.
Here they come! Make ready!
We will need to slay them all if Zagoro is to get to the barrier. Prepare yourself.
And here's the half-men.
Oh.
Aren't they great?
Oh, yeah.
They're lovely. They're more orcish than the Warthawks are. But fear works on them, so
Good. Oh, I'll be good.
yep. All of the dudes can die here, including the captain. So start stabbing. Start stabbing them bitches. Oh, my sword broke. It's fine. Use this one. See?
Drills on a stick, what the fuck?
Yep, they have drills on a stick.
That makes sense.
Look at how majestic Zagoro looked right there. Just like, yeah, I'm on a dragon. I'm gonna savor this. Well, that was easy. Sure, I'm glad I wasted half my life getting all that shit for you.
Right?
I don't want your fucking axes. Get all the- I don't want it! I'm trying to talk to this dude, but the game won't let me talk to either of them, so it's like, okay. You don't exist anymore. Guess it's
They're
time.
to go.
Guess it's time to go into the Northlands
For the next
for the next part. Full of half